I am feeling pretty sad today. I just wrapped up a telehealth appointment to begin the egg freezing process, and I just left feeling so single.
I'm gonna be talking about black women that are saying dating is hard and why dating is hard, especially today in 2025 with all the opportunities that black women have fought for, stood for. It seems that they can't get a grip on the dating pool. They can't get a grip on finding the right man. And we're gonna take a look at why dating is hard for black women today.
I go out looking sexy and I still don't get moved to. I just feel like the more you glow up, the more dry your phone is. Do you know how dry my phone is? It's all because people think, because I'm pretty or whatnot, basically every guy's onto me. My phone must be blowing up. That's why no one moves to me. I went to a barbecue, this Sunday, right? With Renee. Everyone is chatting to her. Everyone's talking to her. No one is coming my way. Everyone is avoiding me.
Wait a second. Renee knows a lot of people that are there, right?
I invited her to the barbecue. She knows nobody.
Yeah. Maybe they know you well enough to know.
They don't know me. They don't know me. I only know the person that ran the barbecue.
Is Renee like party?
No. I don't even think you understand. I was the life of the party. I was getting everyone turned. I was doing the DJ. Everyone was loving me. But who got moved to? She did. No one ever chats to me.
A lot of black women are very dependent on their looks to be able to find someone that is willing to commit to them in a relationship and take it to the next stage, which is marriage. But a lot of black women are not even able to even get a man to even pursue a conversation, a date, or even anything remotely serious because of based off how they look. Now, what it sounds like is a lot of men are just no longer approaching or just approaching for one thing.
Can we just talk about how annoying it is to date as an attractive woman? Like, I don't know how it is for y'all, but I do a lot of things, okay? I model, I work, I have a couple of jobs. I do this, I do that, I do everything, right? So I'm always meeting people, I'm always seeing new people. I've noticed that a lot of people just want to experience me. Like they'll think that they want to, I don't even know if they think that. They just want to experience me. It's hard. The streets, I ain't even in the streets, y'all. I just wanna find my person. That's it. That's hard. It's just like I'm tired of being lusted after. That's really, I'm tired of that.
In summary, black women are tired of men not wanting to get to know them, but just wanting to get in their pants. But I also want to take a look at what happens when you finally get the man that you want to approach you. What does the talking stage look like? How does it look like when they begin to talk, and where does it usually end? And why does it end? I find it interesting to know that a lot of them can't even get through that stage. But when they do, does it actually ever get any better or just worse?
I've now seen two different women on TikTok talk about this, about how it is really hard to date these days because nobody's ever truly all the way single. And these were two women talking about how men are never all the way single. And as somebody who's been single for 6 years, I completely agree. I feel like it's so hard to date because as much as men like to make it seem as though women are the ones that are very codependent and we can't be alone and we can't sit with ourselves, it be them. They don't know how to be alone. And so they are always in this cycle of they either have an ex that is the one that got away that they're still obsessed with, or they have an ex that isn't necessarily, she ain't get away because they still be going back and forth dealing with each other, or they have, like, they just always have something going on. They have a baby mama. I be like, God dang, all the fine shit is baby daddy down. Okay? Y'all have baby daddied all the fine shit. All the fine shit has allowed themselves to be baby daddy. So it's just like everybody got something going on. Like nobody is truly all the way single, and coming from somebody who is all the way single is very frustrating. And that's why I really haven't been eager to date or really actively dating in like probably a year and a half. I don't want to be anybody's, oh, this is just something fun to do till my ex comes back. I don't want to be the second option. I don't want to be anybody's, she's pretty and she's fun to talk to, she's fun to be around, but I'm not ready to commit. I'm 31. I'm not doing it. Okay, I'm not doing the situationships, none of that. If somebody's not coming to me with intention, I don't have time for it. And that is why I just choose not to date these days, because no.
So even when it comes to the talking stage, it seems that the men that they go for, as usual, always has options. Is either a baby dad or has multiple baby moms, or is already talking to multiple women and is never actually in a place where he wants to either commit to them or at all. And the purpose of this is to show that in every stage, it's actually very hard for them to just find a stable relationship with a man that wants to go the long haul with them.
I am feeling pretty sad today. I just wrapped up a telehealth appointment to begin the egg freezing process, and I just left feeling so single. I remember when I was in my mid-20s, early 20s, laughing with my friends, being like, oh, if we're still single, we're gonna have to freeze our eggs when we're 32, LOL, we're all kind of joking, and I just did not think that I was genuinely going to find myself single at 31, starting this process alone. And I was just listening to my doctor, who was so wonderful, walk through the process. And the whole time I just kept thinking, I just can't believe I'm single at 31. And it would be one thing if I wasn't even trying, if I wasn't putting myself out there. But it feels like I'm putting myself out there all the time. I'm trying to meet him in real life. I'm on the dating apps. I'm asking friends if they have anyone. And it just feels like I'm doing everything that I should be, right? I really am trying. And at one point during the appointment, she was like, you have to inject yourself, or you have to take an injection as part of the process for, I think she said two weeks or so. And I just kept thinking, I don't even know if I could inject myself. If I was dating someone, if I lived with someone, that would be easy. But now here I am thinking, that's just another layer of me being single throughout this whole process.
Under that same video, somebody commented, I feel like it's because you're trying. Once you stop trying, then he will come. And, of course, she responded.
I think this is terrible and honestly outdated advice. When I was single all 2022 and 2023, I was not looking for a man at all. I was traveling, I was doing what I was called travel dating, I was having a good time going out, and honestly, I did not find my husband. I just had a good time. Last year, 2024, was the first year where I was like, oh, let me try dating and see, I can have a boyfriend again. And, obviously it's not going well. I think the world has changed so much that this advice isn't even realistic. I mainly work from home, so where am I gonna meet this man? Sometimes I have my groceries delivered. I go to a lot of drag bars, a lot of gay bars. Is my husband gonna be there? Probably not. I go to brunch with girls, I go to musicals, I go to 305 Fitness. Where am I running into this man? I don't think you'll find your person when you least expect it. I think now you actually have to try to find your person. Dating is hard, especially in a big city. I live in New York, and basically everyone I know is single. There are very few successful couples that I know of. And none of those couples got together last year. The only couples I know of that got together before COVID or during COVID.
Do you think it's hard to date with you being established as you are?
Men are scared. Men in their minds, they're no, they're not intimidated, they're not da-da-da-da-da. But when it actually comes down to it, that's what it's giving.
100%.
It's giving intimidated. It's giving you think I'm doing better than you, so you don't want to go there with me. You don't want to date me seriously because you're kind of intimidated. You're worried what your friends or family might think. So
it's the male ego.
So, it's the ego thing. So I think that it definitely affects I feel like I have to date guys that are in the same
bracket as you should be. Respectfully.
And the thing is, I have dated guys that aren't, and it's been hell.
Basically.
It's been difficult.
I'm not necessarily trying to be the breadwinner for the rest of my life. Let me put my feet up.
That's what I say. And sometimes when you say that to men, they think, oh, you just want a man that can do this and do this for you. And it's no, I'm sorry. If I have kids, I'm thinking about maternity leave.
100%.
Bring money in. If I lose my job, what's gonna happen? There's so many other things that contribute to me wanting somebody who is as established as me. It's not just about the man paying for holidays and bags and this material things. It's not about that. It's actually someone that can provide just as much as I can.
You speak to someone every day, but you're just texting. Whereas before, if someone liked someone, they were calling them in the morning saying, I'm going to meet you at 4:30 after work at this bus stop. And they were there. And you trusted that they were going to be there because they liked you. People will you're intentional if you like someone. I feel like that made men think, relationship stronger. Whereas now it's like, I text you, I call you, like that. So
we have gone through all the different difficult stages that a lot of females are going through currently in 2025, which is why they're saying that dating is hard. Now, when we actually look at what consistently has been said, and I don't care if it's because the man that's not making money, or they're intimidated, or they have too many options, what is simultaneously being said in different ways is that no man actually wants to commit to them, and that's what they're finding hard. It is hard for a lot of females to actually attract a man that is willing to make you his wife, especially the one that they want. And no matter how many times they would like to put forth that they chose this, in that singlehood and being single is a choice that they have made, when really it was pushed onto their reality because they are finding dating hard. It gets so hard that it becomes tiring. And even to the point that some will choose to freeze their eggs because they are losing hope in even trying to have a family, but still investing in having a family. But here's the kicker. You can spend as much money as you want on freezing your eggs. You can spend as much money as you want on looking good. You can spend as much money as you want on your healing stage and your healing journey and whatever therapy that they choose to have. But to get the man that you want to actually commit to wanting to make you his wife, it's another ball game that a lot of females never actually consider, especially when they're in their prime years, because they prioritize on everything but being a wife. And when they're ready to be a wife, they realize they're never made to be a wife, nor are they ever going to attract the man to make them a wife.